Welcome back to our functional training video series, here again with Tim. And in this particular video, we're going to cover off pillar 2 of our adaptive functional training system. In this one, where it's all about body weight application and actually how we ingrain proper movement patterns. Okay, so in this case, we're going to start using the suspended fitness trainer. So Tim, I'm going to get Tim ready for a lunge pattern first. There's 3 levels ordinarily. I'm going to show you the first 2 as ways to progress the movement. So Tim, backward lunge first. Now here what's key is he's got his hands flat. The idea now is as he's coming into the lunge, he's pressing those handles down to activate his posterior chain. The idea is to keep upright, keeping in those good ingrained patterns. From here, he comes into a forward-based lunge, which is now decelerating that force. And that's our level 2. So this way, we can start to progress clients in a systematic way. From here, we can look at the squat pattern. So again, we're gonna, from here, tear that ground apart, create some torque. Level 1 here, finding our stance, and again, keeping the hands pressed lightly onto those handles. He's gonna look through the window again, so we're gonna start to train the eyes, looking through the so-called window. Excellent. Now, in level 2, he's simply gonna peg one leg back, and create a bit of a split stance and come into his level 2 position. And level 3 is lifting the leg off, and the whole idea here is really controlling that torso from falling too far forward. Beautiful. So we've covered off the lunge, the squat. Now we're going to go into 2 upper body movements. The first one we're going to go into is the row position. So Tim, I'm going to get you to come back more and start into our level 1. So all the way up. Beautiful. So from here we have like an upright. So again, these 3 levels are really critical. So in our level 1, we're going to start to train the proper movements here, keeping neutral position with the hands, eyes facing at the anchor, and from here he's going to set the scapula and then pull. Now the idea is slow. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, reset. When we're training new clients, we don't want to be rushing through this sequence. Again, let's set and pull. 1, 2, 3. Looking for quality of movement. I'd rather Tim do 3 very good repetitions rather than 10 sloppy bad ones. Excellent. Last one we're going to cover off here is going to be the press. So I'll get Tim to turn around and we're going to come into the suspended fitness press. Now the key here is because the feature of the straps is that they're unstable. The ground is stable and that's not going to move. Whereas here, Tim's fighting the instability. So Tim, I'm going to get you to keep those wrists straight or neutral and then slowly moving in and pushing away. And again, slowly moving into it and pushing away. And now we can look at the leveling. So if Tim wants to make this harder, what he can do is he can bring these straps down all the way to the bottom. Okay, and go into a near horizontal position, okay? There's always degrees of this. What we say is there's 3 levels, potentially more from here, and pushing away. Finding that position, that nice sweet spot, holding, keeping the wrist straight, and pushing away. If he wants to challenge himself more, he can lift one of those legs off, and again, anti-rotation now, coming in and pushing away. Brilliant. Okay, so that's the beauty of this particular form of training, is that we're learning how to ingrain proper movement patterns. From a squat, lunge, push, pull is our foundation for strength. In the next video, we're going to cover the pillar 3, which is all about loading the client's foundations. Thanks for watching.